Cancer, born June 21st to July 22nd. What can you expect for the month of February 2017? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so this feels like it could be a month filled with mixed messages, but overall it feels very happy. And I shouldn't say mixed messages, and I should say more about some of us getting information that we don't exactly like about people in our life. So it could be that you're dating somebody and you find out they're really not that into you. Or you could find out that, you started the job and it's just not what you thought it would be. Or, you were expecting a tax refund and it was half as much as what you thought, right? Just something like, ugh. But the other side of it is that I feel like with that there is a shining star that comes with that, right? Like a silver lining. So take any one of those scenarios. That guy leaves and you meet a guy that's even better, right? Or a gal that's even better. Or you discover that the refund isn't what you expected, but you ended up getting unexpected money from someplace else that you weren't even aware of, right? Or a new job comes in. So whatever, in kind of like if one shoe drops, the next shoe's going to drop. If one shoe drops with bad news, there's some good news that's right on the heels. So it's going to even itself out. All right, so let's look, Cancers, first at those of you that are interested who are in a romantic relationship to see how your month is going to be with your partner. So let's see. So I'm trying to decide. All of a sudden, my ears are clogged, and I'm trying to decide if it's something you don't want to hear, or if it's just my nagging head cold, which it probably is just my nagging head cold. Because as soon as I opened up to the energy, it just felt really inviting and warm and just really great, like really great energy between you and your partner. Real clearing. I really feel like there may be some really honest talks and honest conversations that you have with each other in February. I feel like your relationship can take on a whole new level of excitement and anticipation. There's a real clearing of old or I guess maybe perceptions or things that you weren't aware of. I feel like it gets cleared out or cleaned out. Okay, so it's really a good month. It's a good month for connecting with each other. It's a good month for getting away with one another. There's going to be some romantic opportunities. Obviously, we have in the United States, we've got February 14th is Valentine's Day, which feels really great. I think it's just, it feels like it's a real exciting and sort of party kind of month. So it does feel like there's a lot of things happening, a lot of good things happening for you if you want to, Cancers, take advantage of it. Now, for those of you that are single, interested in romantic love, let's see what February has in store for you. So you must be burning the candle at both ends, some of you anyway. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that there are plenty of people lining up to want to be with you, date you, get to know you, and I see you going, no. This reminds me of the I don't know which app it is, right? You swipe one way and swipe the other, right? So one way is yes, the other way is no. So you swipe, yes, right? So just know that there is going to be somebody that you're going to connect with that is going to be really good. Don't know if that means you're going to meet them on social media or I was just seeing them line up around you, physically be around you. So that's a good thing. So I don't feel like there's any shortage for you to be able to choose from. I definitely feel like there's a really good person, that somebody that you're attracted to and is exciting and interesting for you this month. It feels like a fresh new beginning. They have a really fresh and new scent that comes in, so it's really nice. I feel like they're refreshing. Anything else about them? This new person may give you a run for your money, Cancer. But that's okay. That's a good thing. You know, it's good to be kept on our toes, and it's good to be make sure that we get somebody that keeps our attention. And I feel like this person could do that. All right, let's move on to your money for the month, Cancers. I feel like this month you're counting your pennies, not in a bad way. It's more about creating awareness about how much do I have, how much do I need, how much do I want. So I see you focusing in a positive way on your money, on how much you actually have, and I see you setting a goal. Maybe you have a trip this summer that you want to take, or maybe you're planning a wedding, or you're need to buy a special gift for somebody. But I see you looking and seeing how much you have and how much it's going to take. So I don't feel it like in a bad way, like I'm counting my pennies like I'm broke. I feel more like it is like, wow, okay, how much is this going to take? It feels more like it's around an awareness of how much money do you need to meet your goals. And that's really going to give you or become a driving force in your life. Like, I want to buy that car, or I want to buy that house, or I want to go on that trip, or I want to buy that item. And I feel compelled or focused in that direction. So I think it's a good energy that actually focuses you. Let's see, anything else about your money? I do feel like you have enough money, or will have enough money, provided that you follow your instincts and that you lay out the plan that you need. So this month is about kind of buckling down, shaping your vision of how you want to achieve these financial goals for yourself. And then I see the universe bringing in the things that you need to support you. Now, some of you, I see some of you standing on a soapbox. So some of you may be preaching to others about their money, or you may find yourself talking to other people about money, or it could even be about the government and how they're spending money, or ways to save money. So on a soapbox generally means, right, just that you're out there preaching, you're out there waking people up with information about money or about spending habits. So money plays in your life in a couple different ways. Let's see, anything else about your money this month? Yeah, I really feel this month you can get ahead. I feel like there may be more ways for you to trim the fat, so to speak. In other words, letting go of things. Let's say you have a storage shed and you're just overpaying $100 a month for it, which is $1,200 a year, and you just decide to get rid of everything. That you go sell everything in there, right? And the stuff you don't sell, you make room in your house and get rid of stuff. So it's clearing the clutter and finalizing and bringing things down into a more manageable space for you that saves you money. So I feel like you're being proactive with your money, and you're being proactive in learning new ways to save. So it's a very good month for you that way. Okay, let's look at your health for Cancers this month. So some of you may have some sinus issues going on, some irritation. Some of that irritation or sinus stuff, it can be seasonal, but I also feel like it has to do with self-imposed anger at yourself or irritation about things that you haven't done. Cancers can be really hard on themselves, and they can be extremely sensitive. You can be sensitive to what's going on in the world around you, and that can irritate you, and that can piss you off, and our sinuses take the brunt of that. So some of this irritation is around also what you're experiencing or seeing around you. But I feel all in all, your health, a lot of you are going to get control and maintain control around your health this month, to the point where you're almost giddy. Like you're going to find some things that work for you, and I feel really excited about it. So some of you will be reaching your goals this month if you've made weight loss goals, or if you've made strength goals or training goals. I see some of you reach those goals this month, which is really good and really exciting. Now there's some other variables happening this month. We just had a new moon in Aquarius, which was January 27th, and that really kind of opened you up and created new insights for you and new excitement for you about how to do things and how to get organized. Some of you may find an interest or take an interest in reading and learning something new, something you haven't learned before, right? Trying something different out of the box that's new for you. that could be brought on by this new moon of Aquarius. Now, we also have two eclipses. Now, eclipses are very interesting. They are, the energy is just amplified, and eclipses are always connected with the new moon and the full moon, and they always happen in pairs, right? So this month we have the full moon in Leo on February 10th, and which is a fire sign. And then we have the solar eclipse, the new moon in Pisces on February 26th, which is Pisces is a water sign, which is what you are. So you will more than likely be affected more by the solar eclipse on February 26th. However, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is Aries, Leo, or Sag, then this full moon in Leo on February 10th, that lunar eclipse, could also affect you. And lunar eclipses tend to be a little more emotional. They can make us nostalgic. They can make us sensitive. They can make us a little daydreamy. It can also trigger things in us that where someone that we love, like a close friend, especially a female energy, could be eclipsed out of our life. It doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It could just mean like your best friend got married, and so she's not spending as much time with you now, right? So things like that. They can be happy events too. Eclipses don't always have to be negative events. Eclipses are designed to get us to transform, to wake us up, and we're going to get some new truth. And that's what I was picking up when I first went into your energy, Cancers, that you may get a truth about somebody that you're disappointed in. Maybe it's, somebody you were dating and you find out they're not that into you, right? That can be brought on by this new eclipse, this around February 10th. That can be something that you discover is a truth. It could be that you see truth about your money. You don't, wow, or you could see that, wow, in 4 or 5 months, my money is gonna shift, or I'm gonna have to start to pay for X, and I've never paid for that before. Now I've got to figure that out, but I've got 4 or 5 months to do that, right? So it could be that you've been ordered to pay child support, and it's much greater than you anticipated. Well, that's a shock, right? And it's like, oh my God, how am I gonna manage that? Remember with eclipses that there is a silver lining. So whatever happens, just know that the universe is going to come up to meet you. You just keep pushing and getting creative, and something is going to burst, and some new information will come in and support you. Now, the solar eclipse and the new moon in Pisces is bright new beginnings, bright new opportunities. And so for you, Cancer, it could be, you could get a job out of the blue. Somebody could, see your website or word of mouth and suddenly say, hey, I want to work with you, and I want it to be intense, and I want to, can I hire you for the whole month, right? So it could be something really big, really exciting, and really tangible. So just know this. So now the money problem that showed up with the full moon, the culmination of some sort of, court order or something on February 10th, now 2 weeks later, we get the answer. We get a new job, and there's so much more money, right? So just know that if something really intense happens that's negative, there's going to be a good positive thing that's going to happen. And generally, eclipses happen 30 days before or 30 days after, okay? The other thing about this particular series of eclipses, the one on February 26th in Pisces, this is the end. It's Pisces and Virgo. And this is the end of their series of 6 that have happened over the last 18 to 24 months, right? And so, through this process, you've been squeezed and pushed and burdened and unburdened and all these things. And hopefully your life is for the better. And now, for the next 7 or 8 years, you're going to have an opportunity to improve your quality of life until the next set of eclipses happen again. And that's going to be, like I said, in 7 or 8 years. So Pisces and all of our water signs, Cancer and Scorpio, this is the end of that series, all right? And for Virgos especially, Pisces, it's the Pisces-Virgo pairing that's ending. All right, so you guys have a lot of energy coming in to support you this month. Some of it, will be sensitive, may throw you a little bit for a curve, but just know there's a silver lining that, is on the heels of it that will work everything out, all right? Let's see if did we do your health, Cancers? Let me just double check if there's any more information about your health. Yeah, we talked about your sinuses. Yeah, you're being guided to keep moving. So whether that means walking, running, swimming, elliptical machine, classes, whatever it is, but I really feel like you need to move your body, right? And if you're somebody who can't run, then swim, right? Or do an elliptic where it doesn't hurt your knees or your hip joints. So you're being guided to do something to get the lymph moving in your system, and that's gonna help your body stay healthy. Okay, let's see if there's anything unexpected for cancers this month. Yeah, there's actually a lot of fun things that can happen for you, spur of the moment fun things, exciting things where somebody can call you up and invite you to a party, and there could be even a five-star resort in some of your pictures. There could be private planes. Like they're showing me unexpected, like pow, like good stuff. So for some of you, there's this, kind of head spin, like what you want me where when. So it feels exciting and it feels like it's also a new path for you, a new path in life. And this could even be just the romance, right? That maybe that somebody is romancing you or you're romancing somebody and it feels so good. So whatever this is, it's something new you've never experienced before. It feels really exciting and perfect timing. All right, Cancers, have a terrific month. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like. I love it when you comment below and share it with your friends. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.